What's up, buddy?
Man, we're doing great. Excited to have you on the show. We got people listening all around the country wanting to know about what's up with the New Kids on the Block. Who called who first to hook this thing up, and how did that conversation go when you called or they called?
Well, the good news was it wasn't like some, Lou Pearlman type of person calling us up, because we're all broke and destitute,
Right. You all been successful, man.
Well, I think Joe McIntyre had reached out to me about a year before we decided to get together and, just said, hey, man, we should go on tour one day, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, we'll see. And a year after that, I just happened to be in New York. I was shooting a movie with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and for some reason, I just had a notion to call my old music lawyer, and I called him up, and he gave me a song. I'm getting ready to shoot the movie, and I just stopped by this guy's office, and he handed me a demo tape. I found this song on there. It was written by a 23-year-old kid who grew up being a huge New Kids fan, and he lived up in Canada. And I heard the song, and it really grabbed me. And I had heard many songs throughout the years, but nothing, that was going to take me away from my acting career. But the song really just sort of grabbed my attention, and I decided to, go see Jordan. I was in Boston at the time. After, I left New York, went to Boston, I drove by Jordan's house, played him the song, and he felt the same way I did. I played it for Joey. He felt the same way, and I said, let's cut the song, see how it goes, and if the energy's good and we like it, maybe we'll do another one. And 20 songs later, record deal with Interscope later, selling out concerts later. I mean, here we are. It took on a life of its own, and it just started with us, man. It started with one song. It started with me hearing it, and the guys sort of being on board with it, and here we are.
Cincinnati's Q102. It's Brian and Laura with Donnie Wahlberg of New Kids on the Block. Of course, the reunion tour happening, the CD coming. We're playing Summertime. Donnie, what's it feel like, man? I mean, you guys are back on the top 40 chart. It's a top 20 song with Summertime. How's it feel to be back after all these years?
You know what? It hasn't really sunk in yet, I don't think. I think the song Summertime, I mean, it's been such an organic process. I mean, I hate to sound sappy all the time, but it's just all been gone down the right way. I mean, I wrote Summertime with the same kid who wrote that first song, the Canadian kid. I mean, I called him one night. I said, what are you doing? He said, nothing. I said, let's write a song. He came over to the house. We just sat there and we wrote Summertime, and
wow.
And I think it was like a month and a half ago we wrote the song, and it's climbing the charts. I mean, it's just really been an unbelievable journey for us. And for me, having put my acting career on hold and sort of, really committed to this full time and sort of been one of the guys taking the lead on the whole thing. I mean,